It was late at night, around 12:40 in the morning. In a remote, deserted village in Rajasthan, Mohan was riding his bike home on a rough, unpaved road. There was complete silence all around him. No sound, no light, just the beam of his bike's headlight and the frantic thumping of his own heart. Then, all of a sudden, he heard a distinct thud, thud, as if someone was walking barefoot right behind him. Mohan quickly glanced into his rearview mirror, but there was absolutely nothing there. He tried to convince himself, it's just my imagination. I must be tired. But in the very next instant, the bike grew heavy, as if someone had climbed on behind him, adding their full weight. Mohan's breath hitched, caught in his throat. He didn't dare to turn his head and look back, because his grandmother's old stories and warnings suddenly flooded his mind. If you sense anything unusual on the road at night, never ever look behind you, because whatever is there, it's not human. The motorcycle suddenly sputtered and died. Pause. Then, a voice called out, "Mohan!" It was unmistakably his voice. Mohan's hands began to tremble uncontrollably, a shiver running down his spine. He slowly dismounted from his bike, his legs feeling heavy, and rushed towards the large pipal tree directly in front of him, where a small, ancient Hanuman temple, almost hidden, stood. A voice, faint but urgent, called out from behind him, "Stop right there, I'm exhausted." This time, the voice, unmistakably, clearly belonged to a young child. Mohan shut his eyes tightly, took a deep breath, and gathering all his strength, ascended the temple steps. The moment he touched the temple's threshold, all the sounds behind him coalesced into a single piercing scream. He turned, and outside the temple's light, a dark shadow stood, its face constantly shifting, sometimes old, sometimes a child, sometimes Mohan himself. Suddenly, poof! The shadow sank into the ground. The next morning, villagers found Mohan lying unconscious inside the temple. When he regained consciousness, all he could manage to say was, "He was playing games with me, calling my name, changing his voice, altering his very form." From that day forward, Mohan never again journeyed during the nighttime hours. If, in the darkness of night, someone calls out to you using your own voice, then you must understand that it is not a human being, but rather a deceptive illusion.